Hey guys! So today what I wanted to talk about were some things that sort of came to mind after a little Twitter drama, I guess you could say. It was basically a discussion between Ben Cook, who made the Becoming YouTube series, and a few of our finest small YouTubers, I'd like to say, and I'll link everyone who participated down below. It basically brought out the different ways that we can see smaller YouTube and bigger YouTube as different, and why sometimes you need more representation of minorities, but also sometimes, I guess, misconceptions that we might think that bigger YouTube have about smaller YouTube and vice versa, perhaps. Because the interesting thing is that obviously the main reason why it's so much easier to target bigger YouTubers is because they were often once smaller YouTubers, and therefore it was really interesting to think about what actually differentiates smaller YouTube now from how it used to be like 5 years ago, for example, and how perhaps there are some things today that could be different from how they were. But I think the main thing that struck me was thinking of what little I know about smaller YouTube. It's quite interesting to think about what's actually different between bigger YouTube and smaller YouTube. And for me, what I came up with was just the amount of people involved, because Ben made the good point that bigger YouTubers still socialise with smaller YouTubers, they're still friends with them. And it's really interesting to think about whether they see them as peers or as fans. And I personally think that comes down to how you treat that friendship and how you are with that other person and how you lay down those grounds, I guess. Because how your friendship is really depends on you, and every friendship is always different. But I also thought that the main thing that is different is just the amount of people, because like if you look at small YouTube, then we have, it's much easier to be able to reply to all your comments and get to know who's watching your videos. And although that is a lot harder as you get bigger, it's not necessarily as as unheard of as such, and it's not necessarily something that's new or something that Ben couldn't have learned from bigger YouTubers, or something, a problem they hadn't already encountered. But I think for me, what I've realised is friendships don't really change whether you get from bigger YouTube to smaller YouTube, because true friendship, what makes a true friendship doesn't change, and therefore if someone's only your friend because you're famous, supposedly, or they just want your influence, then you'll probably cut them off, it will break down somehow, but that's just because of the friendship, not necessarily because you can't make true friendships just because you're a bigger YouTuber. I don't know if that really made sense, so I'd love to hear what you thought. If you did see the conversation, because it was quite big and quite interesting, I have to say, then I'd love to hear what you thought down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful time doing what you're doing, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.